All right, Alabama and Florida State. This game is interesting to me because I generally think Florida State will be a lot better this year than they were last year. Last year, I think, was just worst case scenario and just everyone playing terrible. Um, DJ Ukulele was one of the worst quarterbacks in Power Four history. Just horrendous. Um, I think this year will be better. We saw in 2023, Mike Norvell is capable of having good teams, and I still think he's a pretty good coach. The chance he might be a little bit overrated, but I don't think he's terrible. Um, and so I think Florida State will be improved. I really do. I think all the transfers they brought in and the changes they made will matter. Um, the question for me really is just how motivated do they look? Playing at home against top 10 team over Alabama. Can they come out and can they compete and can they bring the energy that they kind of lacked last year? I think it'll be big for them. Thomas Castellanos, the quarterback, I think is someone who shows flashes at times of big potential, but isn't consistent and definitely is not an elite quarterback by any means. So just can they show up and actually play with energy and play with excitement, get the crowd into it. I think they can do that. They'll have a chance to at least make this interesting. Alabama, of course, they also replaced their quarterback from last year, bringing in Ty Simpson. A high recruited guy, but really hasn't looked all that great when we've actually seen him play, albeit we've not seen him play a ton of meaningful snaps. So how will he look in his first big game on the road? That'll be interesting to see. Alabama does replace some key pieces from last year, but ultimately, Alabama still is one of the best teams in the country. They recruit extremely well every year. And ultimately, I trust them, even with a new head coach, Kellen DeBoer. So, give me Alabama in this game. Closer than people might expect. I think Florida State will actually come out and look pretty good, at least for like half or so. So, I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout. I don't think it'll be like 45-7 like I've seen online other places. But definitely give me Alabama in this game. I would take Alabama something like 38-17, somewhere around there. Maybe close for a half, and then Alabama pulls away in the second half. So yeah, Alabama 38, Florida State 17.